So Democrats keeping a close eye on West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, who is headlining a No Labels, is the name of the group, town hall event in New Hampshire hours from now. That is the group that's considering a 2024 unity ticket. Some Democrats expressing fears that a third-party candidate could give Trump a boost over Biden if they were in a matchup once again. So here's the senator. Watch.
Are you ruling out a third-party bid?
Well, I've never ruled out anything or ruled in anything. This is just strictly a conference that we're having.
Bringing Karl Rove, former deputy chief of staff for President George W. Bush and a Fox News contributor. Karl, it's good to have you here. So No Labels has been pretty organized. They have a lot of money. They're getting on ballots. Explain to everybody at home what this announcement is today from Joe Manchin and what you expect the impact could be.
Well, you're right. No Labels has a very elaborate plan that with a lot of money, and they've been executing it, and they're creating a line on many state ballots. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the process to see them on virtually every state in the union to be able to nominate a third-party candidate for president and vice president. And this conference in New Hampshire featuring Democrat Joe Manchin, senator from West Virginia, and former Utah Republican Governor John Huntsman, is the kind of thing that gives both parties, Republican and Democrat, indigestion, but particularly the Democrats.
So, you know, one of the things that has been talked about over the last 48 hours is where the money is coming from for the Biden campaign and where it's not coming from. They have very big tech and entertainment dollars coming in. Jeffrey Katzenberg, $1.7 million. But they're really focusing on talking about the small dollar donors in that amount, which is pretty small compared to the big donors. So obviously, No Labels is going to try to pull some of this money away. What do you make of the Biden fundraising, and what does it say about his campaign right now?
Well, he's off to a good start in terms of the aggregate dollars, but you're right. In the era in which we live, you really need a large number of small dollar donors who can give and give and give and give again, because once you get a big donor to give the $3,300 maximum to your campaign, they can give more, but that's to your super PAC, not to your campaign. So candidates try and get as many big dollar donors as they possibly can, but they want to have a consistent flow from hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of small dollar donors who send them $10 or $15 a month. So this is a concern on the part of the campaign. Can I go back though to the No Labels for just a minute? This is why. Let me show you why Democrats and potentially Republicans should both be concerned. Here's a new Economist YouGov poll. 59% of those respondents said, I don't want Biden to run. Only 26% said, I favor him running for another term. 56% said, I don't want Trump to run. 33% said they favored. Think about those numbers of how many people are literally saying, I don't want either one of the front runners to be the candidate for president. There's another poll that asks the question in a slightly different way, and this goes to show why both parties ought to be concerned. CNN, CCRS, 33, they said you got three options: Trump, Biden, or neither. 33% Trump, 32% Biden, 31% said neither. By comparison, just before the 2020 election, 5% said neither Hillary Clinton, or excuse me, neither Joe Biden or Donald Trump. And in 2012, only 3% said neither when given a choice between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. Having nearly a third of the voters up for grabs, that gives anybody indigestion, particularly when you have a potential third-party candidate who might be a sitting U.S. senator or a former or current governor.
Yeah, there's no question that there is a hunger by a lot of people for some alternatives, and we've got a long way to go here. I don't know if Joe Manchin and Huntsman can generate, real enthusiasm. Karl, a quick thought on that before I let you go?
We don't know, and frankly, most third-party candidates fizzle out. The only successful third-party candidate we've had for president was a lanky lawyer from Sangamon County, Illinois, named Abraham Lincoln, and neither one of those two potential candidates, are Abe Lincolns.
Yeah, I think that's true. Karl, thank you very much.
You
Karl
bet.
Rove joining us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.